Hey everyone, welcome back to Immediate Movie Reactions. I'm here after watching Mortal Kombat 2. This is not Mortal Kombat Annihilation, though maybe we should just annihilate this entire series. Before I get started, I'm going to do this up front. I always forget to do this, but the numbers prove that it works. If you could please like, share, and subscribe and do all that stuff. Let's get to the movie here so that we can get through it. Because, yeah, maybe we should just end the franchise right here. The first movie, even though I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan, I've always been a Street Fighter, Tekken, Soul Calibur guy. I thought Mortal Kombat, the first movie, was one of those movies where you can say, surprisingly, it wasn't terrible. You can't say that about this movie. It is unsurprisingly awful. It is so bad. I want to say that at least you see Mortal Kombat, right? So I was talking to my sons. I went to see this with them, and my one son said, at least it was like the Minecraft movie. If you're a big fan of the franchise, maybe you're at least seeing it as a movie. But I don't think so. I don't see anything redeeming about this movie. The story is it about Johnny Cage or is it about Kitana? Is it about Kitana overcoming and fighting Shao Kahn as he's trying to win the tournament? This fucking tournament that makes no sense at all, where at the beginning he's about to win his 10th round or 10th match, and then he takes over Kitana's realm, but then later on they're like, oh, we've won 9 matches, and if he wins this 10th, now he's going to take over Earth realm. But then there's also a magic amulet that gets in there, and that makes him immortal. So anytime Shao Kahn is fighting, he's not going to lose because they haven't destroyed the amulet yet. And then it becomes a story about the amulet, but then also it's about Scorpion and Sub-Zero, because of course they're back. And it's so poorly written and so poorly plotted. None of it makes sense. Raiden does nothing in this freaking movie. It's a movie written basically like a 16-year-old. They want to make it adult, and that's my problem with the Mortal Kombat series is, yeah, there's babalities and funny type stuff, but it comes back to like, hey, we're adult and we're mature. But this is the most immature film. It's so stupid. The violence is like claymation level violence. It is so poorly done, so poorly written. The acting is bad. The story of Johnny Cage, who's this 1980s style karate film star who is not even trying to make a comeback. He's like on the con scene, and then he gets called into Mortal Kombat even though he has no powers and no training and can't fight, but he's going to learn it along the way. But there isn't even like a cool montage or like a training sequence or anything like that. None of this makes sense. At one point, they even make a joke about how the costumes look like they're from Spirit Halloween. This is like Farscape levels of visual effects and CGI. It is bad. It is so bad. I regret having watched this movie, and I urge you all, unless you're the biggest Mortal Kombat fan, I don't even think that there's a lot of like callbacks. Like, yeah, Brock is kind of in this, but he's stupid. Melina, there's so many characters that are in this movie that do nothing, and then the references to other characters mean almost nothing. It's so bad. I hated this movie. I hated it so freaking much. I'm going to give it a 3 only because sometimes there were some cool acrobatics, but this is like the Power Rangers film type acrobatics. The wuxia in this film, everything about this film is bad. Don't see it. Skip it. That's a 3 at the best I can do. I appreciate you all. I will see you after the next movie, and hit the buttons like, share, subscribe, or whatever. All right. I'll see you after the next movie.